What's up, everybody? It's time for another review. This time, we're going to go way old school. 1925's The Phantom of the Opera. I know I said I was going to do all the Hammer, Christopher Lee horror movies, but me and another friend of mine got to this when I did my ranking of the Universal horror movies. Asked me where I would rank The Phantom. And I said, The Phantom would be number 2 on my list. But then I thought, you know what? I did a review for The Wolfman. I gotta give Lon Chaney his due. And do a review for The Phantom of the Opera. And what can I say about this movie? This was the first silent movie I ever watched. And I loved it. You had Lon Chaney playing the Phantom. And it was one of the movies where the music had to keep you focused, keep your interest in the movie, because it was without it, you would have been lost. And Lon Chaney had earned his reputation as the man of 1,000 faces, because he did a lot of his makeup for this movie, and it's spot on. Another thing I love about this movie is the cinematography and the story. You have a man who is horribly disfigured, and all he wants to do is be loved. And he sets his sights on an opera singer. And you kind of get the sense that, maybe the townsfolk of this village had something to do with how the Phantom looks. They never say yes or no, but in the movie, Chaney gives the line, "If I am the monster, it's because of the hatred that mankind has shown me." And it kind of always made me think, what did the people of this village do to Lon Chaney's character to make him the way he is? Or did they do something to him in Devil's Island for the insane to make him disfigured and the way he is? It's one of those questions where you ask yourself, what could have made this person so twisted? And again, like Lon Chaney Jr., Lon Chaney conveys such emotions in his eyes that it makes you just... Even though the Phantom is a complete monster, you still feel sorry for the Phantom in this movie, because you just feel like he has been wronged so much in life. He deserves just a little bit of happiness, but no. How does the movie end? The villagers beat him to death and toss him in the river. Sorry, spoiler if you haven't seen a movie that's over 100 years old. But secondly, again, I love the look and the feel of this movie. I mean, not only do you feel like you're actually in Paris watching an opera, but the underground, the layer that the Phantom has made for himself, you get immersed in his world and you start to understand his character more. And you you just cannot help but be drawn to the way he plays the organ. It's so hypnotic. It's so such a big part of who he is and who his character is, and a really good part of this movie. It's one of those movies that I will never get tired of watching, and I can sit there and just get immersed in the entire world of the Phantom of the Opera. You know, some of I have to admit, some of the Universal monsters, I don't have the same rewatchability that I do as, say, the Phantom or the Wolfman. Don't get me wrong, I love my Universal monster movies, but Dracula, Frankenstein, the Wolfman, and the Invisible Man, the Phantom of the Opera are my tops. I can sit there and watch constantly. But what a legacy for Chaney and Chaney Jr. to leave. Because nobody's ever going to do the Phantom of the Opera. No one is ever going to do the Wolfman as good as those two ever did. You know, sorry, just my opinion. Unpopular as it may be, but those guys set the bar so high that you can't touch it.